All right, so here's some of the raw material. This is some nice, fresh horse manure that's going to be used on this conservation project. We're trying to prevent one of the trails from being destroyed by erosion. So we've brought in this load of nice, wonderful, fresh horse manure, which we're going to use to try to reestablish the soil. So right here on this steep arroyo, this is showing what we're concerned about. If you look right there, you can see that cut, and what's happening is that very steep bank, very naturally because of erosion, it's starting to, that's called a head cut. So that is starting to go back up into the hillside, and so you notice they've put some rocks there to try to slow it down. The problem is that our trail is on the top of that shelf. So if this gully continues growing, continues getting wider, the entire trail is in jeopardy. So this is an example of the only way that you can stop this is by preserving the soil and the ground cover up above it. So that's what they're trying to do with this project. And you can see eventually it's going to happen. I mean, it's just the nature of things. But if we do a little bit of proactive work now, perhaps we can put it off for a few years. So here we are at the top. So this is the top of that head cut. So see here, see this hole, right? And then we look down the embankment here. Look at this erosion. Look at how this is coming up in here, and it's very steep arroyo here, and it's coming up to this point. And look, our trail is just right there. So if this continues to grow, then very quickly this is going to be all scooped out, and it's going to go all the way up here, and it'll destroy our walking trails. So this is the project that Jan Willem is asking us to focus on, because, and when you look at this is very scary, because this could very quickly eat away this entire area, and we would no longer have a walking trail here. And see this little gully here, so it all adds up. I mean, it's not something that can be stopped, but it's something that can be slowed down. So see right here, they've put these stones down here, and then here at the top, let me see if I can get over here safely. What we have here, this is a coconut mat, and they've laid down this coconut mat, and then on top of it they've put that lovely horse manure, and then on top of that horse manure they've put down straw, and then on top of the straw they've put down some branches, just enough branches to hold it down, to keep it all in place. So once again, what we've got here, this is a big drop off, stones at the bottom, coconut mat in the gully, horse manure on top of the coconut mat, straw on top of the horse manure, and then these branches. And the hopes is that vegetation will be nourished by the horse manure to where the roots will grow in and basically hold the soil in place, so that we don't lose the trail here. This is a pretty major undertaking, and it'll be interesting to see what we can do in order to preserve this. Very interesting. And then also here you can see we're rerouting the trail to go up the hill a little bit more, get up there to these rocks up here, so that we're not walking so close to that edge over here. Interesting. So the objective is, you can see right there, that by putting down this straw and horse manure and the coconut mat, that this entire area of dirt here can be saved, so that we can keep the trail up here and not have to reroute the trail up here onto the rocks.